with a left hook knockout in the late rounds at the point at which he did so in the 9th round. He was trailing on 2 scorecards to the Argentinian, and now Donaire goes down on what appeared as though it could have been a right-hand punch for Walters, but Raul Caiz rules it a slip.
Very good call by the referee. You see this left hook to the shoulders, followed by a right hook to the shoulder. Did not make contact with Nonito's head, therefore was not a knockdown, clearly a slip. Great call by the referee.
So Raul Caiz Jr. on top of that one. CompuBox numbers in the first round. The pace was relatively slow. Donaire landed 4 out of 24.
Very good call by the referee. You see this left hook to the shoulders, followed by a right hook to the shoulder. Did not make contact with Nonito's head, therefore was not a knockdown, clearly a slip.
In this ring, in this stadium, he was the main event headline fighter those nights.
See Walters trying to get Donaire back with that hook when Donaire lands his.
Well,
good left hook to the body by Donaire.
Yeah, you see the experience of Donaire. Walters is trying to land his hook to the head only, but Donaire is also taking a body shot. But up and coming, trying his best to come out and compete with the more experienced, highly veteran guy in Nonito Donaire.
So in this case, Walters is Sanchez and Donaire,
no,
other way around?
Yeah, Walters is a Zuma Nelson because the Zuma Nelson was only about 15-0 at that time, I think.
Got it.
And Sanchez took that fight on.
They're even on punches landed in this round, 5 apiece. Good hard left hook by Walters.
Yeah, he's not here to play games, Jim. He's trying to win. I think Donaire's cut
10
now.
seconds, stop at the bell.
Hard right hand by Walters. Body shots by Walters. Got in a right cross. Jab lands for Walters. Limp hook for Walters and left hooks for Donaire. Second left hook hurt Walters.
Never hook with a hook on the round. I don't care what happened before.
Right, and he got him drunk at about the 256 mark, but it's good enough.
Good enough.
And now Donaire's on the hunt. He knows he can hurt Walters, and he's after him.
Good left hook again by Nonito Donaire.
Donaire
coming up and under with that one.
And he didn't know that until the fight started. Same thing has happened here with Nicholas.
The hook is not like a jab. Sometimes you want to throw a jab to nullify the other guy's jab. It's not a knockout punch. If the other guy lands the jab, you're still in the fight. But you lose the battle of the hooks, fight's over.
That was right.
Right now. See, the right hand is kind of a slapping right. It's not as straight as the left hand. Oh, uppercut.
That was a good right hand.
Good enough to knock Donaire down. That was not a slap that time.
That was not a slap, no way.
He brought it up and under a little bit and got it onto the chin of Donaire, and that.
Max, you asked me earlier why I like that to keep the hands down. You see Donaire's hands were up right there, but the uppercut came right down the middle. He couldn't see it because his own left hand blocked his vision. Once again, you see him going, the right hand came from behind the left hand that's up. So the left hand blocks the vision, and the uppercut sneaks right up the middle.
So while he sometimes...
Once again, you see him going, the right hand came from behind the left hand that's up. So the left hand blocks the vision, and the uppercut sneaks right up the middle. Very smart left up, right uppercut.
So now both fighters have had a big moment. Walters just a little bit better because he got Donaire to the canvas.
That jab setting everything up for Walters.
Good left hook by Donaire. Walters lands the right hand again.
And they're both going for broke. Well, you got to hit him with something big and hurt him again, or do something to make him feel as though he's the lesser fighter in the fight.
Walters told us yesterday.
And by the way, Roy, it's abundantly clear to this point who wins a jabbing contest. Must Donaire at some point make a decision about whether to go in closer and try to fight on the inside?
Well, Walters is definitely more confident because he sees blood on Donaire now, and he knows that Donaire is strictly trying to knock him out right now. So Donaire has to go back to his boxing game.
Against smaller fighters earlier in Donaire's career when he was at the height of his physical ability. Here against a more textbook fighter who has physical advantages, Donaire is suffering from this.
Well, their eye is not looking good, Max, and Walters is steadily making it worse with that long jab.
Yeah, Donaire's going to have to make quick decisions in the next few rounds.
Yes, he is.
His right eye is cut and not getting any better. He's losing the jab. Walters' left hook not as effective at close range like that. Quick left hook inside lands for Donaire. Now Walters lands another in return.
And they're exchanging hooks.
But Donaire has to be careful in here because he's the guy with the bad eye.
And he's the guy who seemed worse affected by those left hooks just then.
And he's still not throwing any body shots.
There's that Walters uppercut again.
So Nonito Donaire, so far, is giving Nicholas Walters a vacation to the body.
To Nonito's body every chance he gets. Good body shot there by Nonito. But you see Nicholas come right back with it.
Inside, Donaire at least has chance.
Walters got most of his professional training in the gyms of Panama City in Panama. And I said to him, does everybody there want to be Roberto Duran? He said, everybody is Roberto Duran.
Oh.
They all fight with the same energy.
He actually gets more experience in these fights, Jim. He got so much experience in the fight against Victor Archinian until it's unreal.
Donaire's got to come up with a big hook here because Walters is beating him up on the ropes.
Now Donaire's other eye seems to be cut. The left eye has a cut on the outside.
There's that jab, and good things start to happen when he unfurls the jab, Walters does from distance.
Told you about the 73-inch wingspan. Because of the nature of his body, his belief in his punching power, you're invited to think of Walters as kind of a featherweight Lennox Lewis. Comes from the same part of Jamaica.
Sometimes the guy who strikes first or makes the other guy mess up first or mess the other guy face up first is the guy that gets the advantage. He just caught Donaire first.
He may be,
hard right hand by Walters. Donaire gets in a left hook. Walters with two more right hands, and Donaire is down again.
And I don't know if he'll get up this time, Jim. I don't think he will. I know he won't get up this time, Jim.
7, 8.
He won't get up this time.
He's up, but Raul Kaiz is going to stop it. Nicholas Walters has seized Donaire's portion of the featherweight title. Force in the featherweight division in that loaded lineup of fighters we told you earlier. This man must be reckoned with.
And the X-Man threw a real X over the top, overhand right high on the head of Nonito Donaire after the body shot. You see that body work right there, Jim? Those are the things that breaks older fighters down. But Donaire is constantly throwing at his head. He had just hit Donaire with a good body shot. Those body shots will affect you in the long run. And then it was all finished by that big overhand right on the temple.
Right on the temple. You wonder what kind of punch in a boxing ring might concuss you.
And then it was all finished by that big overhand right on the temple.
Right on the temple. You wonder what kind of punch in a boxing ring might concuss you.